Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our EU4 Let's Play as Portugal, trying to dominate Europe for a couple of centuries here as we get things rolling along. Now, if we remember last time, by the way, this is definitely a different shirt, it is also kind of nighttime. The reason why is because I didn't really have a chance to continue recording yesterday. I sort of had to maybe study for something I had today. And so, that's why it's not the same me from yesterday. Also, it's also really late in the evening, meaning I've been using my voice all day, so if my voice seems like a little bit higher, more hoarse than usual, that's because I've been discussing things like the entire evening, because I have more stuff that I have to do tomorrow that I was studying for tonight. It's currently like 9:30 or something. It's kind of really late, so I really want to make this video for you guys, though, because don't want to get these inconsistencies here. So I believe last time we were looking at kind of making maybe a flagship. I also noticed we're in a little bit of debt here, so we are currently at one loan, and if we wanted to, I'm sort of wondering, is the admin worth the debt we're about to accrue here? I don't think it honestly really is. I mean, we're going to save a little bit by getting claims on Castile. Not only will it sort of make my life a little bit easier, the launch a flagship, we get claims on Castile, I believe, on the lower Andalusia area, and this is the lower Andalusia area. So we get claims on things enough to actually get something out of Castile. And we can either wait the 20 days and get a claim. Makes it a little bit easier just to declare the war. I mean, honestly, it does make life a little bit easier if we simply allow us to get like one claim, because this is just two claims and it puts us in a lot more debt. So I think we're gonna have to hold off on building the flagship. I think I said something like we're gonna make it today or something, because I really wanted to make the flagship. However, I think we're gonna have to hold off a little bit on it. We'll make it when we have enough money to do so, because honestly, flagships, they're not all that they're hyped out. Like, they're not super great, you know. They're hyped up a little bit more than I think they're actually worth, you know what I'm saying? So I think we're actually going to have to sort of chill on our own debt here, sort of like wait it out, because we're going to have to take another loan, which sucks. We're also going to have to move this colonist over to Cabo Verde, or out of there, I guess. We're also going to grab this. It costs only 530, which is pretty nice. Also gives us the ability to explore further with our couple of ships here. Do we have an explorer right now? Yes, we do. Okay, we're going to split off a couple right now. Cancel your missions, put off 3 of you. Give you this guy, put him right there. You guys can continue what you're doing in Safi. Yes, I believe so. Alright, there you go. And you guys are doing what you're supposed to. Very nice. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of debt here, which sucks. It honestly does suck. Our interest is actually an entire ducat. That's terrible. Let's go, I think I kind of want to go for the Caribbean, actually. Caribbean seems like it'd be nice to go ahead and colonize when we can. Cabo Verde is actually done. Let's grab our... Oh, it's actually done. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, anything in West Africa. We get an explorer with 60 tradition. That is pretty spicy, so we're going to wait for our explorer to die. Because eventually he will, obviously. So we're going to hold that in our back pocket, so we don't have to waste Diplo points. It's only 50, but, you know, it's always nice to grab what we can. Also, I believe gives us, 60 Diplo. Okay, that's pretty good. So we can go into Central Africa. We also go westward into something like that. We also go into Caribbean. I think I'm actually going to go towards the Caribbean first. The reason for that is because you get trade directly flowing into Sevilla from the Caribbean. So I was thinking, yeah, that'd be pretty spicy to grab right now. We do have the colonial range for it as we currently stand, which is nice. So we're going to grab the most developed land. It's a 6, that's a 10. I believe there are higher values over here, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I am. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay. I guess we're just going to go with this one. So we can send the colonists. We can either... yes, this is where things get interesting. We can send the colonists or we can expel a minority. Now, we do have that cost reduction, which is pretty good. And I believe it actually helps to develop the province very, very slightly. Just costs a lot of Diplo, though, huh? It's faster colonization. Costs a little bit of Diplo. We will consider probably going with maybe the Mazagao ones. I think those are the cheapest ones, actually. Oh, Orense. Galician minorities. You know, that's actually not all that bad. We could probably do that, yeah. I'd prefer to do Moroccans, though, only for the fact that they actually aren't accepted, or even partially accepted. So I'm sort of leaning more towards a Moroccan to to expel. I know it sounds absolutely terrible, but you know what? It's the way the game is. That's just the way it works, and it's honestly just helpful. So, also we're going to take those guys right there. I completely forgot about these guys existing. There you go. You can walk around. You guys can come back and mothball right over there. Anything else to do right now? We're making a little bit of money because we're not colonizing right now, even though we honestly very much should be. You have the range to reach, but we kind of want to be able to get that magical button click. So we're going to start on this little island here, on Bordeaux. Sunni minorities. So yeah, Gibraltar? No, Mazagao, that one. 35, okay. So one more month, maybe? 36, okay. Maybe we have to refresh it, I believe we do. Black minority. Oh, part of a state. Oh, is that true? Oh, I suppose it is. So we actually just state of Morocco. Okay, that's cool. We can totally do that, actually. Stuff like up here. That's already stated. Are you guys actually... I should be able to expel you. Tangier and Saleh. But Mazagao I have not actually converted. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We actually will do that. Yeah, sure. We're going to use that. To get the expel minority, let's put it down... Oh wait, that's not the right button. This is. So, Moroccan minority, it is... Ooh. Separatism. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? So many different variables. Okay, so what's your separatism right now? A lot of years, actually. 15, 16. Okay, so we're going to have to abandon that idea, I suppose. Okay, that's fine. I'm just so unfamiliar with the way expel minorities actually works, so... We'll stick around, look around and see what we can do here. So we only have one option here. I'm pretty sure it is in your best interest to actually do it, so we're gonna do that. Are there any natives on this island? Yeah, about 1,000, so we might want to send a garrison, maybe 2,000 or 3,000 guys. We can probably just pop out like 2 and send one guy over from here. We're 841. Okay, let's actually split off. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. These 3 ships are gonna repair, and then they're gonna move the other guys over, so we're gonna actually move them into Lisboa. Also, can we declare the war yet? No, not quite, but very, very soon. So we might want to do that as the earliest possible opportunity, because Morocco will have that truce done. Well, not Morocco, Aragon. Well, not for a while, though. Also, England, no longer a great power. I don't know what happened there, but I guess things happen. Probably... Well, it's not institution, would it be? No, I guess not. Okay, so we're going to try and do our best to be the first nation to get a colonial nation. I mean, it's most likely going to happen. It's going to be the Caribbean one. Yeah, it'll probably be fine. This one guy, send him over there. So we're going to have to put ourselves up. Alright, we're already at half our maintenance. I don't understand why. Why are we at half? What was the reason for that? Possibly for reinforcements? I have no idea. Oh yeah, this guy's supposed to be here. Wait, 841, 84. Oh, did I get 4 people? Hold on, did I do something wrong here? I don't think so. What happened here? Okay, whatever, we'll just send them over there. Yep, sure. You guys, head aboard. Wait about a couple days. Sort of head out, I guess. Okay. I'll bring you over to here. We'll move the ship over there. Yeah, there you go. A couple of loans, we can get rid of them eventually if we can get these guys to be happy again. In about 3 years, that should be good and fine. We're also going to start raising our maintenance over there. We also have rebels uprising, apparently. Nope. Okay. Leonese separatists. Okay, what should we do with you guys? Probably... Well, already harsh treatment-ing. Yeah, that's a word, I think. Religious unity. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? Ooh, yes, it is a problem. We can't convert anything because we don't have enough military strength. Okay. I don't really care about how much you like me, but prestige, hey, that's a thing I like. Okay, so we're gonna try our best to take some stuff from Castile, I guess. Lady separatists, are you guys gonna be able to go down at some point? I don't think so. We will have to hope you guys sort of chill after a little while. Yeah, August going straight in with this war. Gonna get that claim now. Yes, this is a good province to do so. Should grab Toledo. I feel a little bit dumb, but can't go back on it now. Here's Castile, done. Let's hop right into it. No time to waste. Let's just go. Caribbean Sea is done being explored. Fantastic. Let's go and get the rest of that coast going. Let's also get you guys transported on there. I wonder if we just do it like that, actually. There you go. So you guys can repair a little bit and then come back. I suppose they don't really need to, though. Alright, let's keep an eye on them, see where they're going. Can we grab them? Only one of them, okay. England is apparently kind enough to give me 28 ducats. That's actually really, really nice of them. So we really could use the money right now. Of course, we're going to be able to take a whole bunch from Castile when we fully annex them, but... Oh yeah, Morocco is actually a loyal vassal now. Give me approximately 1 ducat. Okay, that's good. Okay, anything else to do right now? Plus 80, we can probably grab this tech right about now. Should have grabbed it earlier so we got more prestige from those battles, but... is what it is, I didn't really think of it. Split in half, go like that. Go like that. Let's get these guys unmothballed so we can send some guys over. Speaking of which, let's also move these ships back into there. Armies in where? Oh, over here. Okay. You guys are good enough to deal with what you have there. So we just need to take these 2 pieces left. Okay. For some reason in my mind, I always thought that Tenerife was always colonized. I have no idea why. But yeah, they were definitely colonized by Castile a couple of years back, according to the history, I believe. Discovered by Portugal, by Castile, annexed by Castile. 1478. Yeah, so colonized. Okay. Now own the province. Wonderful. Over, you guys should not take very long. Fools are missing out on glory. Oh, there goes some of our manpower. The great stuff that we always have absolute loads of 100% of the time. We always have tons of manpower. What are you talking about? It's just, it's never been an issue ever. Drop the force because we don't need them. I don't think we do. Yeah, I don't believe so. 3 ships should be coming over here. Military engineer has perished. Let's go and grab a new guy. Morale of armies, he will do just fine. That is done. Let's get the absolutely wonderful, freaking broken general on these boats. We have to wait a little while for them to be better. Well, not that much longer. Let's wait for these 3 ships to come. Wait about 1 month. Can all like be better together. So these guys on. Should we use the heavies as protection? Probably. Well, only 3 ships here. I'm kind of willing to risk it. I don't see a massive problem in this. I'll just move them over to here, since apparently there's just no one here, so it just makes my life slightly easier. Mission fulfilled, we actually don't need that. You guys are at 90%, making me a little bit anxious. 23,000, that is a bit of an issue. If you're harsh treatment them, that's very, very expensive. Anything else we can do with them? I would say not entirely, no. Suppose we'll have to just let them pop, I guess. Oh, can we avoid invasion here, actually? Oh, yeah, we can. I suppose we probably can. Oh, really? Oh, are you joking? Ah, it really sucks. That actually ruins my day. They lose everything except for Tenerife. Or Tenerife. That ruins my day. You know what? If we're gonna do that, we may as well just take all their money. Leave them with just the 2 islands. Meaning no one can declare war on them or take anything from them. Except for me, whenever I feel like it, because what are they going to do? Well, I guess they can like, colonize slightly. But I'll take that too. It's not the worst thing in the world. You know, I think, as much as it pains me that I can't take everything, the money and what we can take from here is probably worth it enough, so we're going to do this. Coalition is very, very minor. Well, let's say very minor. We're allied with France, though, so we should be okay. And England, of course. Okay, so our name is much, much bigger. That's always a nice thing to see. Not only that, but we can... Ooh, that's a lot of coring to do. Cannot possibly get all of this. Guess this is all we can take. Explorer is ready. Go and explore. Oh, I don't know. North America, sure. Actually, don't need you guys to do that anymore. Surprise, surprise. You can deal with the rebels when they pop up, though, because I know they're going to. There they are. Right on cue. It's actually exactly on cue. That's crazy. But yeah. Actually, if you can. Over there. you can get your separatism, right? It's fine. Okay, it's not that fine. I don't like having 10 years of separatism, but whatever. It'll be okay. Walk you guys off. Truce with Aragon is actually done. That's where things become interesting. Now we have England and we have France on our side. Now they will defend me. France will. At least that's what I've come to believe. At least I should hope, at the very least. England definitely doesn't really have any of its own problems. They should probably come and help me. At least I believe so. Do we need any of these forts still? I don't think so. We can, however, drop maintenance by half. Road corruption is going to be a bit of an issue for a little while. And we still have loans. Although we can pay one, can't we? No, we can't. That kind of sucks. We can wait about a year and a half, though. Free Navy tradition, that's always nice. Penal colony. Okay, Puerto Rico. Whoa, Puerto Rico. We don't have anyone in Puerto Rico. Oh, yes, we do. That's the name of the island. I'm a little bit dumb. It's a different native name for the island. Then, yeah, okay. Plus 10 local settler increase. Is that really worth it? It's already at 100 a year. Goddamn. But we can milk this Age of Discovery as far as we can. Because technically, right, as long as colonialism doesn't really exist, well, remember the Dutch game had a couple of weird things going on with how colonialism actually popped up, so let's take a look at that. The requirement for it to exist is literally, okay, yeah, just having a province in the New World. No, not even. Having a port in Lisboa, not being an island, being a state. Development is at least 12. As long as I have quests for the New World, and I've discovered anything in the New World. Okay, so, we kind of do want to milk the bonuses we get as fast as we can. So we're gonna do this actually. Seems better to me, just so we can, you know, get it moving as fast as humanly possible. You know, just keep on filling this area with as much as we can. Let's also get a claim on area down here that Castile owns. Like, there's a new capital. Gran Canaria. Rest in peace, Castile. Now the battle only remains between me and Aragon. I got the capital. But they also got Madrid, which is pretty nice. Got Toledo, though, which is significantly nicer, so we'll see how this goes. Fortunately, we can't really do anything in terms of, like, papacy or anything, can we? No, we still have a 15% chance, though. That's pretty nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for these things to keep on building up. We can purchase an ability. Okay, let's grab... Justified Wars would not be that good at this point. I suppose it's better than nothing, though. Yeah, I suppose it's better than nothing. Almost 36% chance of getting an extra, like, 30 or something per month, which is pretty good. Explorer, you guys can go and grab maybe, like, I don't know. So why am I so loud in my ears? Come down just, like, slightly. Let's move you guys into... Maybe an East Coast. Sure, seems fine. We're going to try and grab the East Coast as well, I believe. So, here are my goals for colonization. It's not going to be a super colonization-heavy game. The reason why is because we're going to murder everyone who can colonize anyway, and then take their colonies by murdering them. So, vassalization, annexation, take their colonies, that's the best way to go about this. And seeing as Aragon is not the type of person to colonize, innovative in quantity, or is that... Yeah, quantity, okay. Castile does like to explore and stuff, but it's not really going to happen. Maybe they can set up like a colony or something. Not like a colonial nation, but like a colony before I kill them once and for all. Then once we murder Aragon, we're going to be setting our sights on North Africa and probably heading into France with England's help. We're going to keep England as the strongest ally forever. Just keep that trust going up for absolute ages. Yeah, England's going to be your good friend for like literally as far as I can hope to get that going forever. So once we murder Aragon, then it's France's turn to die. And then hopefully we can move into Italy. Yeah, we'll see where we go. For now, it's looking okay. I think we're kind of on schedule in terms of where I want to be. Yeah, okay, I'd say things are going pretty alright right now. The value of the buildings we could produce is pretty okay. Puerto Rico changed to fish. I'm surprised you guys actually changed so quickly. But yeah, when you get 110 a year, it only takes like 10 years to colonize a province, which is pretty fast. Puerto Rico has risen up and attacked a peaceful settlement. You guys should be fine now that you're at half. Oh, wow. You're at half and you're so much better than I imagined. Okay. Bring it down to like a quarter. Maybe that's like a fifth or something. It also puts us back into positive money, which is nice. And just as I said that, there we go. A bit further down. Was there a reason for that? Toledo's still up. It's costing me money I don't need to be spending. Yeah, I actually don't need to be spending that at all, because I actually finished that. We also get rid of Malaga. I actually don't think this is important at all anymore. I think this is a good idea to just get rid of entirely. So let's wait a little while, then we can grab this. Maybe about one more, maybe 2 more months. Nah, just 1 more month, should be fine. There you go, get that cord up. Alrighty, anything else that's actually useful right now? I believe our Explorer is still kicking around, which is good. Keep him for as long as we can before we have to redeem that. Explorer's going around looking for the 7 cities of gold, I believe is what they're called. I don't remember ever finding one. I think I might have found one, but for some reason it was like up in northern Canada. I have no idea how this works. But yeah, I don't. As far as I can tell, I don't think they're gonna find it down here. You know, maybe if you look a little bit this way, you might find one of them, and or like a couple of them, and maybe over here you can find a couple of them too. But who knows? You know, I have absolutely no idea. You know, I'm pretty sure though. Pretty sure this isn't where you're gonna find one, but you know, hopes and dreams of these conquistadors, they're gonna keep trudging through the, you know, the jungle, I guess. Yeah, that's it's a good thing you turned around, because I don't think there's anything there for you. But 4.67 ducats, things have just changed around quite a bit. I think because I just scored a couple things. Yes, I did. That's very good. Specifically looking at Toledo. Oh, 1 point. It's a lot of ducats. Don't tempt me, Toledo. Yeah, you guys. It's actually a lot of money for being like right off the bat. I am kind of looking to core more things, but how much would this cost? We can start off by doing that. It would cost 44 for 1 core. Okay. Assuming it costs a lot more for other things. Yeah. Oh, okay. Murcia's in there too. I didn't even know that. Okay. We're definitely gonna try and core this though, because it's gonna make me tons and tons of money, and I do indeed like my money. So, radical reforms. Oh, is the Portuguese event? Looks like it may be. Let me take a little bit of a time check. Who am I kidding? I'm like blind. I don't even know what I'm seeing. So, 2 of our most trusted advisors, Rogério Ferreira Martins and Elvero Pereira, that's probably, wow, that's so terrible, but anyways, have been talking a lot recently, plotting some say, drafting plans for Portugal's future, others say. Whatever they're discussing, it's clearly controversial enough to warrant some secrecy. Finally, they approach King Jose I to present the results. The thick stack of papers contains plans for monumental changes to the nation's trade practices, including increased protectionism, regulation, and industrial policy. Radical, some would say. Necessary, Rogério Ferreira Martins say. Profitable, says Elvero Pereira. What does Jose I say about this? Okay. Radical to simpler minds, we get 5 mercantilism. That is literally 500 Diplo right there. Okay. Or we get 400 points. To be fair, you're kind of like, when you're hitting the first button, you're spending 100 for the stability. So you're kind of getting 400 points worth of stuff. But out of here, you spend a little bit of money to get your advisors back, because they're just gone, right? But you get 200 admin to get 200 Diplo, which is nice in the short term, but I think I'd much rather prefer the short-term mercantilism right now. Because it gives us a lot of, that's a lot of trade bonus, I'm just saying. So we're going to do this. And we keep our advisors, which is good, so we don't have to pay money. We can do that as well. We could also, perhaps, not quite, but religious unity and clerical dominance actually create a bit of an issue here. I believe if we make them happy enough, though, we can get, make them powerful enough and happy enough, I think at some point we can get stability cost decrease. Yes, we can. So, when will they be able to? I have no idea. Anyways, boost to aggressiveness, gain to, what's epic? Okay, I don't want to pronounce this in case it's like completely wrong. Epekwitk. That's a, that is, I want to say Prince Edward Island? Or is this part of, yeah, I think this is actually Prince Edward Island. Yeah, that's the one. That's definitely the one. I live in Canada, I swear. Or maybe this is the one. Okay, maybe I don't live in Canada. Maybe I'm just wrong. If they return, kill them, though, because, like, we're not going to colonize there for a while, so it doesn't matter when we actually do get to it, so. Thank you for the free prestige, and we'll continue on our merry day. Also, we're the 4th world's great power. That is not a real thing, right? Oh, that is a real thing. That is fantastic, okay. Fez is no longer a valid claim. Oh, I wish the Ottomans would just, like, screw off, honestly. Also, Albania, I believe you guys aren't supposed to... I don't think this is the right place, honestly. I think, you know, I'm not even going to question. Okay. Welcome to your home, guys. Other than that, I'm going to do a slight time check. Maybe if I can get my eyes glued off of this game. Slight time check. Let's see. We're at 26 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go. Should not be much of an issue. Let's also adjust my mic a little bit. Okay, I keep clicking this. Okay, I'm not going to click it anymore, because I don't have to keep doing that. Once this guy's done, you can go and grab the new one, and hopefully I can remember that. But, let's be honest, I'm probably not going to remember it, but hey, hopefully. Let's look at you guys over there. Because you are at least slight maintenance, so even if you're not doing much, at least you're doing something. Other than that, we could really use a boost in admin, but we also need that sweet, sweet Diplo coming in, so... yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. Let's go to South America, sure. I really want to stick my nose back into the Ivory Coast. I want to say back into, but you know, referring to my Dutch game, just because of how profitable it was back then. The reason it was so profitable, though, is because I was more inclined to do more stuff in the East, which made Africa much more valuable, especially the Ivory Coast. Lose stability and lose inflation. Oh, it's the worst kind of events. Okay. Let's think about it logically. Losing a stability at this point, right now, would cost 137. It's because of overextension. Well, we can probably wait out the overextension. It's only like 3 months, right? So let's say it costs us like, I don't know, 125. Costs us 125 and loses 1 inflation. Inflation being, it's 70, let's say it's just 75 for the sake of easy numbers. Or 74 is actually an easier number. Okay, so divide that by 2, 74, which is, I'm going to say 37? Yeah. I believe so. So that's 37 points. That's going to be scratched off of disabilities. So disability is going to cost us about, like, just under 100, right? But if we were to get rid of this, it would be 75 plus half of that, which I think is actually more. However, we do create more effects from losing stability than from inflation. And we would kind of require the admin. Also, inflation can tick down by itself. Okay, we're going to tick it down naturally, so. Yeah, we're going to do that. Can we grab Toledo? I kind of want to grab Toledo first. So is Toledo a... Oh, yes, it is. It's Emporium. That is very good. Means we can also put a center of trade on it and be just fine. Sure, that'll be okay. Done. Okay. You can't conquest against them, but we can reconquest. Rebellion Separatists, haven't seen you guys around in years. What are you guys up to? Trying to be independent and stuff like that, I guess. Let's sort of expand our influence here then. Hold on. Okay, yeah, right, light blue. Right, light blue is this one. Keep forgetting. And dark blue is not done by this one. Yeah, okay. That'll Puerto Rico. Speaking of which, how close are you guys to being done? Approximately, kind of, not really. At least you guys will get like an extra development at the end. Actually, you'll get an extra 4 development, won't you? Yeah, okay, that's... I really like the bonuses you get at the beginning. Like, I wish you could get like more of these kind of bonuses. Like, just getting more development. Because this colony is going to end up with 4 more development just from being colonized. I think that's the way that the colonization game should really work. Just like as a closing note before I close off this episode, let's talk a little bit about what colonial is... Yeah, colonizing, colonization, that one, could really benefit from. So you take a look at these provinces, right? You see how some of this land is 10? See, the way I think of development, right? I think of it as in, like, actual infrastructure, like, things like actual towns, cities, and stuff. So it makes no sense to me why anything here, It makes no sense to me why anything in colonization would start with anything more than 111. Honestly, like the land is basically desolate unless it's owned by like a they're the natives that live here, obviously, and then the quote-unquote like more sophisticated native tribes that are like the ones that go around. They have like more social functions and stuff they can actually develop, even though it like costs a lot more. And the actual nations, the one like Mexico, I think the Iroquois count a little bit more towards an actual nation than these ones. Don't actually remember. I don't think they have any special mechanics though. So other than native regular native mechanics. So I can understand why these areas would have development, because I think like Mexico is one of the most developed cities in the world before it was absolutely completely ruined by the Spaniards. I believe the Incas were actually quite advanced as well with development stuff. So it makes no sense to me why this land with literally like no comprehensible like consistent group of people can have it up to 8 development. Like, how are you going to get base production out of something where no one is actually trying to produce anything? Same with base tax. I understand it's for like it's something carried on from the base game, right? From the very beginning, it's sort of been there. It makes life a little bit easier, but honestly, if we're going to change colonization or anything, I think we're going to, like, the best thing to do would set, it sounds a little bit, controversial, right? But set everything to 111, the way that you develop it yourself, or sort of like the way that the geography of the land can be used for something better, can turn it into something good, right? So if you settle like a whole bunch of 111 land, right? But it turns out that like it's really good for producing crops, right? Then you can increase the production as things go. I'm just saying, it puts a little bit more flavor in the game. It doesn't actually make more gameplay sense, but I'm just saying, it bugs me very, very slightly that there's like literally not really anyone living in these lands, yet they have development. It's like, you got 500, quote unquote, natives living in this land, because obviously it's gonna be more than 500, like, let's be honest here. But, 5 development? Like, honestly, I don't know. You guys can put your thoughts, whatever, down in the comments, but yeah, anyways, I think we're sort of ran out of time because I went off and rambled for a little while after we murdered almost what's left of Castile. We have a little bit left to go, but yeah, anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, because I'm actually going to have to put a cut in here, go back to my work, and I'll have to see you guys next time. And as always, have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next one.